Good morning. It's day 5. We're at the, I already forgot where we are. We're at the church ringing by the nuns. Already had coffee. I'm gonna go get more. Keith is gonna have breakfast here. We have a very short walk to Pamplona. But really, I was just doing this video because it's day 5 and we need to remember. I'm coming for more coffee. More coffee. They're preparing our breakfast for us, and we'll sit here and have a pilgrim breakfast with all the other pilgrims this morning.
Is that better?
Yeah. I have some action. Go ahead. Do it that way. Okay.
As part of our morning walk, a little bit of urbanesque with some graffiti as we walk under a highway, which is crazy that we're walking under the highway because we had to cross it just a few minutes ago in order to get over here. So, and we're walking up to, I don't know, looks like another highway. Man, they're getting our morning started off early.
And we were tricked. Someone told us it was an easy climb to Pamplona.
And this is what we're starting with. It's straight uphill. We're about halfway though. Just your typical house from 500-600 years ago. So to my favorite stepmother, if you're listening and you're making fun of us in our 50s and 60s decor, can you imagine if our decor was from the 1600s? Well, if you've already watched Suzette's video, she will have given, which you should have, you should be subscribed to both, like and share. No, what do they say?
Subscribe, like, share, but don't really, because I don't want anyone watching it except for family and friends.
Anyway, so we left the albergue this morning. She gave her 2 cents on that. One of the things I wanted to share about that albergue is that it was, in my mind, the first one that was a true pilgrimage type experience, where we actually had 2 church services. I mean, I hesitate to call them services, but they were, going into the church. First one, we went in before dinner. She went over the history of the church. It's from the 11th or 12th century, so 1300s. Pointed out a few of the artifacts in the church, which almost all of them were, 1500s or earlier. And some of them were from other churches that had been ransacked or whatever, and they kept them there for safekeeping. But anyway, I digress. So she gave us a history of the church on the first one. Then we went and had dinner. And then after dinner, it was blessing of the pilgrims. So we had some various prayers. And again, in all languages. These nuns were phenomenal. They spoke. There was, in this one, I think we had 3, and I think maybe even one that was visiting. So 4 nuns.
One was going home because her mother was ill.
Yeah,
she sent to Puerto Rico.
Right. So between them, they spoke a multitude of languages, and with
Buenos dias.
So between them, they would say the prayer in Spanish, then English, then French, then Korean, then Italian, and went through a number of languages. The poor Hungarian girls were kind of left out in the cold. Nobody spoke Hungarian. But then they asked for devotions or people to share their experience. Keep in mind, this was our day 4. Some of the more adventurous people were on like day 2 or 3, so they were doing a lot longer days. They were in their 20s, and so people would give their testimonial, I guess you'd call it, and talk about, you know, what they've already learned from the trail. And from that, like our buddy Mike, who was originally from Texas, lives in Hawaii, he had talked about how the community and how everyone was so nice and didn't matter your walk of life, you got along. It was open, very open. People were willing to share with any disregard for, you know, any judgment on them or anything. So it was really cool. And then we did something else last night, but I can't remember what it was. I guess that was it. Made some really good friends. A young couple from New York.
Not couple, brother, sister.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother, sister. Yeah, they would have made a cute couple. They were cute. So, but yeah, they were brother, sister. The girl, this was her 3rd Camino. So she just wanted to experience it with her brother. So they're doing, I think, a little shorter because they only have a couple of weeks, but they're just going as far as they can in 2 weeks. But that's kind of stuff that we've been seeing at the albergues. This one, to me, because it had the religious experience, was a little more meaningful for me. So that's my update on last night. Looks like we're coming into another little village or town. I'm guessing it's either, I think it's La Trinidad de Ara or something like that. Not real sure. Yeah, R, and I think R. I apologize to all my Spanish speaking friends. A-R-R-E is the name of the river that we're crossing right here. So, coming into the village. As you're coming into a town, you'll find signs like this over here that'll tell you they have albergues, hostels, if hotels. But looks like another really neat, clean town, which I'll say it's been very impressive. Every town we've gone into has been squeaky clean.
No trash.
At all.
Do better, Texans.
I'll have to say Trinidad de Air, if I'm saying that properly, is a much bigger and nicer little village.
Bustling city.
Yeah, it's a city, and it's very modern, very well upkept. I just took a picture of a church. It was pretty neat, but I couldn't get a better view because of all the trees. But nice little sidewalk through the middle of town for the pilgrims here.
Another, oh yeah, it is. Water bottle.
We don't need water, but there's water on the way. That's what we're running across. All right, entering Pamplona, we think. And this is the old wall surrounding the city. Pretty neat entrance here. Just finished walking through the wall around the old Pamplona city area. And just walking down the streets. Kind of hoping to find a place to stay tonight. We'll see. We may go on, but we're kind of hoping to stay here and see some sights. Pretty amazing. You walk down these narrow streets, which actually this is one of the wider ones, and they are all two-way. But then you just have a cathedral in the middle of town, and it's very nice, very awesome. I think this is, from my understanding, one of the major, oh, sorry about the lighting, major cathedrals in Pamplona. Oh, there's a good view.
Oh,
Found out this is the Cathedral Santa de Maria. I'm gonna try to go inside. Very long line. I've already passed about half of it. I have no idea what it's for. Gotta let the van pass. Whoa, is it long? We're close to the head of it. Stay tuned. I'll let you. Oh, it's Burger King. This is no. Sorry, it goes past Burger King. Oh, and it smells so good here. All I smell are donuts or pastries. Okay. I talked to somebody, and all these people are in line to get a Pamplona flag. And there's a news crew talking about it.
they're standing in a line that long for a flag?
To get a flag, yes.
Oh my God.
So I found someone that spoke English that could tell me. Looks like another cathedral up here. Pretty cool. I guess you can come in here and get these just sliced off. It's the meat store. Okay, so we just went into the tourist office and they gave us a little bit of history, some pretty cool stuff. See if I can translate it here. Down that road right here, through this courtyard, past the city municipal building. Through this courtyard, down this street, and where that little blue is on the right, take a right there. That is where they do the running of the bulls. This is one of the streets that the bulls run down. Crazy to think there's nowhere to get out of the way. I don't know if they put up walls or whatever, but this is one of the main roads. Looks like Bargato is a Michelin restaurant.
Liz, look it up.
Check this out. Should we eat here? Put it in the comments below.